Hi, everybody. This is Anya Winans with Golden Proportions Marketing. I am here with one of our longstanding clients, Heather Petroff. And I was hoping, Heather, that you could share a little bit about what it was like for your practice going through the last recession.
Well, the recession of 2008 did not impact my practice that much because my practice was still young. I was 4 years into private practice as a solo practitioner, bringing on my second hygienist at that time. And I feel like the numbers and so forth didn't necessarily impact it because I was still growing. We may have flattened out a little bit in terms of growth, but there weren't that many things that affected me because people still need dentistry. They still need care.
That's a great reminder, especially for young practices. Do you feel like there were any lessons that you learned from just going through that tighter, leaner experience when you were a startup that you've been able to apply to this starting recession?
I think one of the things to think about is to definitely rely on the resources you have available to you, whether it's your governing body of dentistry, your colleagues, different consulting groups, marketing groups to figure out how you're going to get back. I think you have to increase the number of procedures you're going to do and realize that things are going to be a little bit different, going back, but you may see children, you may see more seniors do some procedures you may not like just to keep yourself productive.
That's a really good reminder. Now, if you could go back in time, and I think we've all seen a couple of videos on Facebook about this right now, if you could go back in time like 12 years and take the lessons that you know now about your practice and apply them to what you were going through in the recession then, is there anything you would tell yourself?
I would probably say no. I thinking back to that 2008 year, I think it's probably hard for me to put myself exactly in that spot to tell myself something different. I have been very lucky and guided by not only Golden Proportions, but ACT dental consultants. So I feel like everything that they set up for me has enabled me to have the practice that I want and the policies in place and so forth. So I've been able to build my dream practice. So to go back and give myself a recommendation, I think it would be hard to do.
That's actually really good to hear because I think those lessons are important for a lot of other listeners working with a coach as well as a solid marketing partner. So, do you believe that there was anything by working with Golden Proportions Marketing that really kind of helped you get through either that last recession or feel like is going to make you even stronger coming out of this one?
Absolutely. I think since I've started working with you guys, I have not had to think about the marketing component. The number of new patients continues to increase, and there's just a certain amount of trust for me. I'm a dental provider that does not have time to look into that marketing component. It is not my forte. I like dentistry. I like to take care of people, and I am better chairside, and that's how I've built my entire practice. So, enabling myself to work with you and your team, you guys take all the thought out of that. I mean, checking in when I need to, if I know that you're there, if I need to. And I've said this all along, Zanya, from when I first started working with you, I feel like you guys listen to what I need and what I want to see in my practice. And that takes all the pressure off. I don't have to think about it.
Heather, that's really nice to hear. Thank you. Well, thank you for sharing your story. I appreciate it. I'm hoping other practices can listen and learn that the recession isn't something to be afraid of. It's something to learn from, and you just power through it.
For sure.
Thank you.